Hello and welcome to this video, I can't even speak, which is titled "Dropout." I wanted to talk about something a decision I made, very recent. I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's only really today slash yesterday today that I really kind of made the decision. Like I've now made it. I'm doing it. So basically, as you probably know, or you probably don't know, I've just graduated, 3 years of uni, law degree, got my law degree, everything. That's fine, and I was perfect. I enjoyed my uni years. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed every moment of my 3 years of uni, and I've enjoyed my school years and all that. And I've made so many good friends, etc., etc. But I was meant to be doing a post grad afterwards, which started last week. Well, started this week actually, not last week. I get the days mixed up. And so that was the original plan. My original plan was, 3 years of law degree, do my LPC, and then this is my plan when I first came to uni. It's like, 3 years of uni, do my LPC. If you don't know what the LPC is, it's a legal practice certificate. No, legal practice course. I get it wrong. I don't even know what it is. I do know what it is. It's basically how I explain it. It's kind of like a certificate for solicitors to be able to practice law. That's how I describe it. It's a very simple way of saying it. And that was the original plan. I was going to do that, and then hopefully get a training contract, 2 years of that, and then have a job in law by the age of 24-ish. 24. But my point is, that was my plan when I went to uni, but things obviously change in life. And I've just finished my 3 years degree, and I have not got for a training contract. You have to apply quite early, and I've been applying for quite a while. For the last 2 years, I've been applying and haven't got one. Fair enough. It's a hard thing to get, but now I got into the LPC. Obviously, I got my law degree. So my plans changed. I was going to do the LPC for this year because it meant I stay in Newcastle one more year, live with my flatmates for another year, and that was the plan. That was the new plan that I made. I thought that's fine. And then after this year, I want to go work in New Zealand. I want to work abroad. That's my original. That's still actually my plan. But I don't know. Wait, how do I start this? I've dropped out of doing the LPC now. It's only been like a week, a few days of uni for this course, and I've dropped out. And it's a decision not that I've been made. It's not really made like on the fly. It wasn't like I don't like this course. There. I didn't make it. I didn't make it because I felt like I didn't want to go to uni and all that. I know it was a decision I've been thinking about for a while. Um, the reason is well, there's several reasons. I think the main reason was I don't want to do a degree. I don't even want to do a postgrad diploma or degree on something I'm not really fully into at the moment. As I'm fully into, I don't even know if I want to do law as a career. I've done 3 years of law and I've enjoyed it, but I don't know if I want to do it at the moment in my life as a career. I don't want to go straight into that work, and that's something I've been thinking about for a while. That's why the original next plan was to go to New Zealand and work and take a year out and stuff. When I was going to the LPC and looking through all the coursework and all that, the level of commitment that is needed to do this is high. And if I don't want to do a year course where something I'm not fully committed to because I don't even know if I want to do it, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a year course, and it's very intensive, and it's really kind of specific. You need to know your shit to do well in it. And I don't want to go through the whole year kind of half-assing it because I don't want to do it, but I also want to do it. I don't want at the end of the year maybe I might fail. I might have to do a reset. I might do all that. I don't want to go through. I don't want to waste a year with that kind of mind frame. I mean, maybe I will eventually like it, or maybe I won't. Half-ass it. But at the moment, well, maybe I won't. And I think I'm more into the maybe I won't. I maybe start to hate it. I maybe start doing worse and worse and worse. And I don't want to waste a year like that. So that has led to my decision to drop out. I don't want to do a course that is full pointless, and it's a waste of money. Like my parents are paying like tuition fees, and I don't want to pay that. Don't want them to pay that if I'm not going to be doing something worthwhile. And also, another reason, not as big reason, but as a reason, is that I've been academically studying for a very long time. If you count my school years, you got my primary school, secondary school, then you got university. I Math is not my strong point, but it's like, no, okay, so 6 years primary school, no, 7 years primary school, 13 plus the 3 years, 16 years, 16-ish years, if you don't count nursery. But I didn't really learn much in that. So, 16 plus years of like academically learning, well, I would say the higher years were more important. So you know what I mean. So I've been academically working for a very long time, and I want to take a year or two out, and just do my own thing and not have to study and academically do well, because something you get taught in school. I think this is and a lot of people will agree with this. In school, you're told that if you don't go to university, you don't do well in your grades, you don't do any of this, your life is fucked. You're not going to have a good life if you don't academically do well, and that's both true and wrong. On one side, I do agree. You need an education. You need to have some. You need to go to school. You need to go to. You don't maybe need to go to university, but you need to go. You have some form of education if you want to kind of do well. You need to educate yourself. Maybe you can self-taught, or you go to a school or something. You need to be well informed about life in general and meet people and socialize. That's another thing about school and university and all that. But on the other hand, you don't. It's like that idea you're getting graded in schools, and if you don't get a degree, and you don't go to university, you are gonna screw up your entire life. In school and university, they kind of gear you towards the university. They don't really give you a lot of, my school anyway, didn't really give a lot of support to people who wanted to leave. I don't think, anyway, didn't give a lot of support to people who wanted to leave university. And I don't think they give you focused on those who are not academically good. Like, I was never academically good at school. I never really got that much like one-on-one attention. Maybe because I didn't want it, and maybe because they knew I didn't want it or that. I don't know. But you always see the higher end students always getting so much more attention to go into to big high end universities. I mean, the lower people, they kind of just say, oh, you need to do well, you need to do better, you won't get a university, this. And it's not that they're bad people, it's just that that's how they were kind of brought up in a sense, or that's what the school was kind of telling them to say or stuff. And that's another reason why I wanted to drop out. I said, I don't want my life to be so academically focused. I enjoy doing YouTube videos. I enjoy vlogging. And even though I'm still being kind of behind on all that, I still want to definitely this kind of couple of months, I will get back into it. And I'm getting back into it slowly right now. I'm working on a machinima video. I'm working on a Monday video. I'm working on all these things, all these ideas in my head. I want to work creatively for a while. And I still want to go to New Zealand. This year, I'll be working a game to get more hours. I think it's a 4-hour contract at the moment, but I'll get more, obviously, if I work hard and all that. And then after that, I still want to go work in New Zealand for a year. And I want to just travel, do a bit of my own thing. I'm only 21. I don't want my life to be so defined right now. I don't want to go straight into a job. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on this issue, in this stance. You go to the university, and a lot of people want to go straight into work. They kind of not regret uni, but they regret that they've limited their life to such a small time. Like, going to university and then getting a job straight after. Some people want that. They're perfectly okay to do that. I don't want to do that. I know a lot of people who don't want to be so pigeonholed so early in their life and 21 and not be able to do anything else, because, as you get older, you eventually can't do stuff. So I want to try and take all the opportunity I can at the moment to do what I want to do YouTube, work a game, and then after that work in New Zealand. That's the general plan. Obviously things may change. Things have changed since I'm getting distracted by people out my window. Things have changed, and maybe it will change, maybe it won't. Maybe I will eventually. Maybe after this year, I do go back to university. Maybe I do my postgrad. Maybe I don't go to New Zealand. Maybe I do go to New Zealand. And I end up working there, and I stay there, and I live my life there. I don't know. It's just it is a bit. I am afraid about this decision. I was debating it for such a long time. One hand of me is like, I don't want to sit in uni and something I don't like and I don't want to do. But on the other hand, it's like, am I screwing up my life by if I'm doing this? Because I've got such idea ingrained in my head that if I don't go to university and I don't do a postgrad, I don't do the things I need to do in the law aspect of it, that I might not get a career in the end. I might just be living off whatever money. So that was kind of what's going into my head. But I made the decision to leave, and I am terrified about that decision. But I hope that it will eventually work itself not work itself out, but I hope I do work hard and I do what I want, and it does bear fruit. That sounds so cliched, but that's what it really, I want to do a video on it. I would have written something out and maybe posted it on Twitter or Facebook and all that. I wanted to say it because I'm better at expressing it. I wanted a video much more personal about this kind of thing, because it is a big decision to make. I know a lot of people who might be in a similar situation. I want to make the people in life, people I know, similar situations where they've gone through uni, they've enjoyed certain aspects of uni, but they don't want to go straight into a career afterwards. They may not like the career that they've kind of been pigeonholed into by taking But making a degree choice at the age of 18, not 17, 18. Now they have to do it, and I've made a decision, and really this video may help some people make decisions and stuff about their life. I don't know. And on the other side, I know people who have gone through the degrees, and I'm not regretted, but I've gone on to make careers out of their degrees, and they're going in their process of doing that, and that's perfectly fine. That props to them for making the right decision at the age of 17. But me, I enjoyed law and I enjoyed learning it. I don't know. I don't think it's the right thing for me at the moment. I don't want to do a post-grad where I'm like 50-50 or 40-70. 40-70, that's horrible now. 40-60. But, I wanted to make a video and kind of express that. And that's what this video is. Yeah, that's really it. Hopefully, this has been kind of insightful with some things going in the background of my life. There's a lot of things going in the background I don't share in my vlogs, obviously. But hopefully this is, you found it insightful into what I'm thinking at the moment. And definitely getting more content out. Machinima video is on the works. I'm doing it. Spent all night doing it. It's hard. It's going to take a very long time to do. And I knew it was going to be hard, but I'm enjoying it. I love kind of that creative aspect. I love making something that's creative and it's my own ideas. I've never been good at that in terms of creative writing and stuff. But now I've got like a visual kind of filming aspect to it. It's great. I love that. And then the Monday video, I'm working on that as well. And more Monday videos to come. And I'll get back into the swing of things. And so, yeah, that's just a little video update on my life. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you hated everything about it, still leave a like. Please, I need likes. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You get more stuff. More interesting stuff should be coming up. And, yeah, that's really it. Thank you for watching. And I shall see you in whatever video comes up next. Which I have no idea what it would be. Yeah, thanks, and goodbye.